Greetings and welcome everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Nancy Drew and the Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake. And I think we are finally closing in. I can't imagine there's too much left of the game once we get this on a roll.
Hello again, Miss Drew. Am I in for another interrogation?
Well, first things first.
I'd like to mail this photo to the woman in Las Vegas. Can you do that for me?
As always, I'm here to serve, Miss Drew. Just give it to me and I'll take care of it. I'm sure she'll be very pleased to get this back.
Alright, so it looks like now we need to choose our approach. We can either ask about the gold or go right for the throat. Or the family tree, rather. I haven't really encountered any fail states yet, so...
What do you know about a man named Joe Akers?
Why do you ask?
Because I told her to, and she has no will of her own as a video game character.
I recently found out that William Akers had a son.
All right. William Akers was my grandfather.
So, your grandfather is a failed gangster who is the henchman of another failed gangster. Your father is a sheriff, and going off of how there is zero law enforcement in this game, must have failed so hard that he bankrupted the entire police station. You are a park ranger who we already know is going to fail and lose his park to becoming a state forest. I really hope none of your children are pursuing a medical degree.
And you don't want anyone to know that.
It's not exactly something I'm proud of. My father spent his whole life trying to make people forget what my grandfather was, and trying to make sure people who didn't know what he was never found out. I've been doing the same thing.
Well, as we all know, those who do not publicize their history are doomed to repeat it. Or something like that. You're still at the top of my list.
Did William Akers ever say anything about the cemetery behind Malone's house?
I'm afraid you're going to have to excuse me, Miss Drew. In case you've forgotten, I'm a very busy man.
Wait, he kicked me out? Oh, okay. Looks like we got a challenge on our hands.
I apologize for my previous behavior.
Or not.
As a park ranger, I strive to keep my personal feelings in check at all times, and
What?
that time I failed. It's my duty as a public servant to try to make it up to you. What would you like to know?
You know, I am starting to become really uncomfortable with how proud this guy is of being a public servant, especially considering that this character is, you know, it just seems like kind of a poor character decision on their part.
What can you tell me about the gold that Malone supposedly buried on his property?
As
Or the
far as
pops
I
in
know,
the
it
audio
doesn't
just then.
exist. It's just one of those rumors people want to believe, so they do.
Thanks for all your help.
That's why I'm here.
Alright, well let's just take a look at the bad CGI dog here and try to wipe that whole realization from our memory. Good. Good. Okay, moving right along. Okay, so we still need to investigate out that, the sound device that was on top of the roof. Also, whoever is, doing this is actually out to kill me. So, let me see here. Skyline McDonald's, M's Emporium. Is there anything I need from M's? I need to wait like a day before the ranger station will come by. I haven't been to M's in a while, actually. Let's go check over there. Of course, I suppose it is a longer trip. Actually, I can't think of a damn reason why I would go to M's Emporium.
Do you know
Just
anything
that
about the
I
gold
haven't
that
been
Mickey
there.
Malone supposedly buried somewhere on his property?
All I got to say
Oh,
about
yeah,
it is,
you,
if there
this.
really was a bunch of gold buried somewhere and nobody ever found it, it's for darn sure nobody ever will. Not with them dogs up there.
Okay, well, I guess that was a little bit suspicious, but it's still lowest on my list.
Guess I'll see you later.
Always a pleasure.
Well, at least you didn't yodel at me that time. I suppose we could take that as improvement. Alright, so she is by far everyone is dropping down pretty low on my suspect list, except for good old Joe. Or whatever his name is. Alright, so we got some time to kill. I got in the safe. Let's buzz up the Hardy Boys, see if there's a hint at anything else I can probably do right about now. Come on.
Hello?
There you go.
Frank, it's Nancy.
I'm here too. What's up?
I'm pretty sure I know why somebody wants Sally out of the Malone house.
So come on, spill.
Apparently, Malone stole a small fortune in gold bars off a train and hid them somewhere on his property here. They've never been found.
How do you know?
One of his employees, a guy named William Akers, kept a journal, which I found and of course read.
Of course. Wait a sec. Did you say William Akers?
Who, as it turns out, was our friendly park ranger's grandfather.
Whoa.
I guess that they're sort of jumping lines there. According to his journal, William Akers spent the months following around each dog, hoping that would lead him to where the gold did. If you guys were 600 pounds of gold, where would you be? We'll do this one.
According to his journal, William Akers spent months following each dog around, hoping one of them would lead him to the gold. None ever did.
So they didn't go running off into the woods, never to be seen again after all.
Apparently, they stayed around Malone's house for years. William Akers went to the house every day and fed them until they all finally died.
But according to their tombstones, they all died on the same day.
Those inscriptions were Malone's idea. Akers was just following instructions.
Okay.
In all that time, William Akers never found any trace of the gold?
Beginning to see why he was superstitious.
I'm beginning to see why he was superstitious. When it came to luck, he
Oh, I
didn't
should've done
seem
this
to
one
have
instead.
much. Of the good kind, at least.
What happened to him anyway?
After 9 years of searching for the gold, he finally gave up. About a year after Malone died, he put his journal in the safe, locked it up for the last time, and walked away a broken man.
That's what he gets for hitching his wagon to the star of a gangster. A second-class gangster at that. If it had been Al Capone, maybe he could have sold his memoirs to Hollywood or something. But a flash in the pan like Mickey Malone? Not a chance.
Not unless he had a great ass.
So if you guys were 600 pounds of gold bullion, where would you be?
Maybe
Bullion?
Malone hid it in the speakeasy.
I'm betting it's either there, or more likely it was actually built into the house and I've been on top of it this entire time.
I doubt it. William Akers had 9 years to turn this house and the speakeasy inside out and never found a thing.
Keep the faith, Nancy. If that gold hasn't been found yet, all it means is that nobody as smart as you has looked for it yet.
Aw, flattery will get you nowhere with me. Speaking of nowhere,
I seem to be getting nowhere fast. Anybody have any suggestions?
Have you checked lately to see if Vivian sent you that key?
okay.
Later, guys.
We'll be waiting.
I wonder, considering I literally just sent off the photograph, what if I can go check and see if it's there yet? Like, I should have to wait a full day, right? I should have to go to sleep and wake up. Because if not, then because if it's there, then it went round trip from Pennsylvania to Las Vegas in the span of about 5 minutes? Like, there's no way.
A package just arrived for you from
Jeez! Wow! Fucking same day delivery.
Great. Vivian sent me the key.
I'll dispose of the package.
Sure, thanks.
Wouldn't want to break any littering laws, would we?
I want to kick this guy's ass, but I'm afraid I'd stub my toe on the pole already stuck up there.
Did your grandfather ever find any gold on Malone's property?
If he did, he never spent it. He wasn't poor when he died, but he certainly wasn't rich.
Thanks for all your help.
That's why I'm here.
Mm-hmm. Alright. It looks like my dreams of arresting a birdwatcher will have to be attained some other time. It's still hilarious, though, that the birdwatcher actually wins in the end, regardless. Alright. Let's close up shop. I think once we get down to that speakeasy, we should be pretty much on our way. Hopefully this is the last time we have to go through this forest. I already know I'm going the wrong way. And shabam! Waldo Matthias. Yep, right there. And click. Okay, so double click, actually. Awesome. That should open up the secret passageway in here. Or not. Okay. Click. Oh. Oh. Okay. How does this work and what am I doing? I have no idea how you're supposed to do this puzzle. I don't. This is where I usually explain how to do it, but I can't. Because I have absolutely no idea. Well, I know how the puzzle works. The main problem is I don't understand what the goal is. Well, I do, I just don't understand how you're supposed to arrive at it. You're supposed to arrange the letters to make another word, other than the word you start off with. Thing is that moving certain tiles affects other tiles, so you kind of have to put some strategy into it, and how you want to move the tiles to arrange the word. But what word, you may ask? Baldo. B-A-L-D-O. You need to change one letter. I have no idea how you're supposed to know this. Originally, I thought that Waldo wasn't the guy's actual name, and I needed to change it back to the actual name. But no. You're supposed to change his actual name to an insult. I have no idea how you're supposed to know that. I looked it up on a walkthrough. Maybe if you go back to the telephone and call the hint system, they can kind of put you on the right track, but this just seems very poorly designed and specifically made to waste time. And I'm not even sure if that's a true statement as to whether or not you have to go back or not, because Nancy doesn't say anything when you leave the puzzle without solving it correctly. And usually she does. The game's usually been pretty good about letting you know if you don't have all the information. But in this case, she doesn't. Which makes me think that you're supposed to be able to just figure this out. I don't understand how. Now, this is Frogware's level of bad. There's no disputing that. The problem is, this is only the third worst puzzle of the game. There are two worse, and we will get to them shortly. Alright, that's done. Hopefully.
It's too dark. I need a flashlight.
Just pull it out. Why? You pull it out naturally most of the time. But...
Oh, the batteries are going dead.
Are you...
I can't see a thing. I'd better go back.
Are you fucking kidding me? What?
It's silly to try to explore this in the dark.
How do I... Oh my god. How... Oh my god, I am... Sound of moving lever. Oh. Oh. I have to do that all over again? Oh my god! No! We're so close! If I have to waste my time hunting more goddamn bugs to trade for fucking batteries...
How you holding up?
Don't ask.
I need flashlight batteries. Do you carry them?
Yep. But you know, I've been meaning to make a purty display out of them packs of combo coal over there for the longest time. Just can't seem to get around to it.
In other words, you'd like me to give it a shot.
Here's the way it should look when you're done.
Oh my god, what is this? What the fuck is this?
Ta-da! One smiling goldfish. It's obviously never tried Combo Cola.
This looks like depression.
Hey, Nancy, this mean you got them cans stacked?
You bet. They look just like the picture you gave me, which you can have back.
Here's your batteries, and thanks, Nancy.
Good. Wait, am I actually listening to the sound of her putting the I was. God damn it. Oh, God. I hate fucking... Why? Why would they fucking do this? Okay. Okay. Hang on a second. Because I'm gonna have to say something as I go to this stupid fucking place. Because otherwise I'm not gonna... I need to say something. I have been reading a book called The Fantasy Fiction Formula, which was written by the person who taught Jim Butcher how to write. And in it, she talks about how to write your story and how your plot should have, you should never have things easy for the protagonist. It should always be, there are 4 ways you can end a scene. It can either be, where am I going? This way. It can either be no, yes, no, yes, but, or no, and furthermore. These fucking adventure games are the epitome of yes, but, and no, and furthermore. Every time I think I make progress, some random act... And now I gotta do this fucking puzzle over again. I have to do this puzzle all fucking over again. I already did it once, and I had to fucking wrestle my way through it. Because all I have to do is change this letter. But changing this letter affects these letters. So, how can I do this the easiest possible way? Oh, thank God. Okay, I think I found a pretty easy system to work that out now. Hopefully I don't have to do it too many more times. Where's that fucking flashlight? Oh my God, I'm done. So fucking done with this bullshit. Oh. Well, there appears to be a hole here, but I can't seem to interact with it at all, so... I guess I'll just mind my step. And now I'm completely lost. I got distracted because I saw a plank of wood and thought I had to pick it up, but I did not. I've spent more time playing this game. Uh-oh? What's the uh-oh? You know what? I'm just gonna stick to the right path, because I have no better idea how to solve this. We may have to go through the whole thing, but I'm gonna take every right turn. Hey, what do you know?
So this is the speakeasy. Wow.
What do you know? Just sticking to the right did it. Awesome. This is pretty cool, I gotta admit. Alright. Dapper Dogs, Sodas, and Spirits. Interesting. Alright, if I don't see at least one picture of dogs playing poker... Well, getting there. Looks like Iggy has a white collar around his neck. At least a white little opal or something on it. I smell a bad puzzle. Dogs will... Oh, wait. The dog's looking at something. He's looking straight ahead.
Those must be the spigots William Akers mentioned in his journal.
Mm-hmm.
The spigot won't move.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wait a minute. These are all different colors. Green, blue, yellow, red.
There must be a way to unlock these spigots.
Yeah, I'm already seeing, like, a pattern here. I think I need to find the rest of those dog pictures. And here's one. Vitus!
If map is correct, the tree where Vitus would bark at the hawks used to be right about here.
Ah, I don't see. But for some reason we're zoomed in on the hawk now instead of the dog. Oh, no, there's the dog. Okay, and Vitus is blue, it looks like. Alright. I think we're all seeing the pattern here. Let's just keep exploring. Puppy.
Ah, he's so cute.
Yeah, he kind of... Wait, where were the words? Ah! Well, there's Baldo. I don't get it. I still don't get it. But here's Xander, or at least part of him. Okay, we're missing half the photograph, but I can at least see that his collar's red, so I'll write that down. I don't think I knew where Xander hung out, though, so I think we're going to have a bit of a problem, or at least have to hunt down another photograph for more information about this particular dog. I'm also not sure how I'm going to use this information, but it seems to be important. So let's just keep poking around the room. Oh, hello. Ah, here's the last one. And Lucy!
Lucy would swim out to the shipwreck, which is about here.
That's right, a dog would come out to the shipwreck all the time. I remember hearing about that. Okay. I don't remember ever hearing or seeing a shipwreck anywhere, so I'm glad that Nancy was paying attention to where it was. This game is purposefully withholding information, isn't it? Puppy? Ugly puppy. Wait, is that Nancy Drew? Alright, I think that's all 4 dogs. Can't seem to get over to the musical instruments, though. Let's check out this. I like the Egyptian theme. Wall? Oh! Oh! This is the secret passageway in from the house! Now I don't have to go through those stupid puzzles and do that damn tombstone puzzle ever again! Awesome! Okay, we are making Dark Souls shortcuts. Great. Now what do I do?